benvenuti di Scegliere insieme. Well, the last also this last show is catch up and I'm disrespecting Uncle Shu or um, lying, making stuff up. I just want to address some facts. Okay? The live stream was scheduled to start in 50 minutes or an hour. But I'm starting earlier so I get these things out of the way. And after that, I do a free talk, you know. And in free talk, people can get on. I don't want to talk or whatever. So I just want to check the sound quality. Let me mute my mic. It sounds fine. It sounds fine, sorry. Now let me do the fair use disclaimer, okay? Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for common news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research, okay? So quite early, we had Donnie Williams in the place to be, we had Young Hero in the place to be, we have V. Bennett in the place to be, well actually, yeah, Andrea Burnett in the place to be, if you've been at Road Shaka is a no BS schedule. So, okay. So, let me start. The music is a bit loud. Put it down a little bit. Okay. So, first thing here, I'm sharing in the chat. This fake advocate lying so much and she defends Sanada. She defends Sanada. And just like a day or two ago, Frankie Scam Cheddar was on her chat. So you have it in the chat. The other one, that fake advocate was accused publicly of molesting her brother. She did not deny it. So you have the link there in the chat. Okay, for the record. Now, next thing here is a screen capture. So those are several screen captures. Basically, those are 3 or 4, but it's not like, I think those two messages are together. This one was separate, and maybe those two were together. So Uncle Shu was asking what the problem was. Okay, so he's very busy. He may have not had time to follow, but I made a video to let him know. I tagged him. It is what it is. Okay. So he asked for the Cash App, and he asked if the Cash App was received. He even said that he's planning on doing a response to the BS said about Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. because we have some strange people who feel like a person was victorious for saying that Dr. Martin Luther King was a B. The fact that he said that he celebrates the death of Africans, unfortunately, you have some people who don't care, they don't mind, But then they're going to talk that, black African talk when it suits them, But anyway, so just so that you know that when I say that the Cash App was sent, I'm not making that up, okay? Now, people are free to do whatever they want. People are free to do whatever they want, okay? Now, next thing, I'm going to share the link to the post, okay? I'm going to put post on my community timeline. So I'm sharing the link to the post that I'm going to read, okay? Here. Oh, it says community. Okay, but let me refresh community. Because it wasn't an hour ago, it was a bit, 11 hours ago. It was, morning time for me, because right now it's evening time for me. So this is what I wrote, okay? And for the record, I tagged Uncle Shug, I tagged Queen Stone, I tagged Sister Nandy, and I tagged V Bennett, just so that they know, okay? I wrote, Sanada got receipts on the fake advocate. She didn't deny molesting her brother. YP, that's Young Pharaoh, was on Frankie's panel and he shot his baby mother's house when their daughter was inside. But we don't hear those women claiming to be against violence. Now, 0x plays Sanada video and Uncle Shug sends her cash app. So it's no longer F Sanada apparently now. I tagged you yesterday and I'm tagging you today. Also, I'm curious to know where people stand. Queen Stone made a video about V Bennett because he didn't criticize Kevin Wesley. Then she had Kevin on her panel. Fine. But 0x didn't only share Sanada's video. She played his live stream siding with a guy who sends money to a convicted rapist. Sister Nandy said 0x didn't want to sue Frankie. Now she defends him by saying I provoked him. But QT doesn't want to take side, though it's supposed to be F Sanada. So let me get this straight. F Sanada, but don't provoke him? Sanada said, F me, my mother, my babies. Then 0x replied, you have every right. And now she get cash app while she's live streaming, playing a Sanada video going against Ma'at forever. Make that make sense. 2024 will be interesting. I'm just saying. Now, I'm going to play the clip for those who haven't heard it. Sanada insulted my mother and my children. And the fake advocate told him you have every right.
So fuck that bitch nigga. Fuck him, his mother, his wife, his so-called girlfriend, and his babies. Fuck him. Give a fuck about that nigga. That's the way I give it back up to him.
And you have every right. That's why I say that's between you and Shaka.
You know, this situation makes me think of the Ken Peel sketch about snitching. Some of you may have seen it. Snitch. There it is. I'm gonna share it in the chat so everybody can see in their own time. I cannot play it because it's gonna be some issue with the copyright. So here in the chat, Ken Peel snitch. You have the link. Okay, you can watch it in your own time. It's not that long. It's only okay, a few minutes long. Now for the record here, this is a scam cheddar from the House of Clowns, spelled with a K. Now he had Young Pharaoh 6 days ago, right? And that's his main channel. He has two main channels. Okay. Now his other channel, yeah, Young Pharaoh 23 hours ago, right? Okay. Now I'm going to share that link where you can hear Young Pharaoh's baby mother saying that he shot her house. I've shared it in the chat. You have it there. Okay. Now, let's listen up.
This man is fucking crazy. I'm waiting for the police right now, but this man is fucking crazy, clearly. I'm about to show y'all. So, I don't see the actual bullet, but you see this? I guess this is where it went. I wonder if it's in there. So it came through my house right here. The bullet hole and the thing is, hold on. I don't know if you guys can see that. Wait, the bullet hole is right there, and where it flew. What a fucking moron! What an honest. I'm gonna tell y'all, this man is stupid. Another bullet hole right there. I don't know if you guys can see. And where he actually shot. Right here. This man is fucking crazy. I'm waiting for the police.
Okay. Now, what I'm going to share here a video of young Pharaoh admitting that he shot the house. Just for the record, I'm going to share a link in the chat. I'm going to play. Get the link in the chat. You have the link in the chat. Okay, let's hear it.
Tired of y'all bitches, man. Black women. Tired of y'all bitches. Fuck out of here. Tired of this bitch. Stupid ass bitch. Stupid ass bitch. Want to play games to hang up. Who the fuck does that? Clown ass broad. Then she just deleted the messages in the DM. Now she want to delete the messages. Look. Now she want to delete the messages in my DM. I'm gonna try to call her back one more time.
Listen, please, if you're not going to talk to them...
Listen to me. Why do you think you don't got to tell me where you taking the kids?
Because you shot at our house. Do you understand that?
Because you're harassing me.
Who harassed you?
You harass me. You message me every day. You message Martina all the time. You won't leave us the fuck alone because I don't want to be with you. And you don't bring the kids on my days and you never drop the... Look, now she want to hang up. Kid games. Kid games. Kid games. Now she want to use me clapping at the house as a reason for why she not letting me see the kids. Bitch.
She let me clapping at the house, him clapping at the house as a reason. All right, let's hear it again.
Now she want to use me clapping at the house as a reason.
I mean, she want to use me clapping at the house as a reason.
Kid games. Now she want to use me clapping at the house as a reason for why she not letting me see the kids. Bitch, what?
Okay, you can listen to the rest if you want to. Some people will say, well, but he said clapping. He didn't say shooting. Okay, no problem. I'm going to share another video where he's going to be using the word shooting. Okay, so just so that's clear. Because the fake advocate have many followers who claim that they are against violence. You have the link in the chat. Let's listen. So the fake advocate has shared in her community timeline a video of Frankie. So she's sharing, directing her audience to that platform that has a guy who shot his baby mother's house when the child was inside. Okay?
Oh, there was literally nothing else I could do besides what every other black man does not want to do. Alert the goddamn police because they about scared of us. We about scared of them because of the goddamn media. So, okay, I don't have no, if you over here, anybody over here, you know it's just me. It's just me out here doing me. So what happened? So that people would know that I was safe and I wasn't endangering my children, I let it be known. I'm going to fire one round through this bitch garage. Okay, allegedly. It's an accusation. But, allegedly, one round will be fired through this bitch garage and wouldn't nobody get hit. Because it's a fucking terrorist over here.
So you heard it. I was just replying to a message I received. Okay. Now, here. I first thought about playing the sister's video when she addressed V. Bennett. It's not a live stream, but then I changed my mind. It's a 20-minute video and I changed my mind, But there were many videos done by several people regarding Kevin Wesley. But did Kevin Wesley shoot his baby mother's house? So the fake advocate who didn't deny molesting her brother can share Frankie's videos and live stream, Frankie siding with someone who sends money to a convicted rapist on a platform that invites a guy who shot his baby mother's house while the child was inside, and all of a sudden the advocates against violence are silent. I heard someone say F Enki because he got back on the House of Clowns, but the fake advocate went there after polite sentencing, months after she let scam cheddar on her panel for hours disrespecting my mother and kids, telling him you have every right. So 2024 will be interesting. Now let me show you another lie. Bennett wrote, I didn't watch it, LOL. And Andrea Bennett wrote, that was crazy. First time hearing that. A lot of people don't, that's how it is. That's how it is. And what's the guy's name? Charleston, is it White? Let me look at the name. This dude is on tape saying that he raped a woman, and he's just inviting on so many damn platforms. Now, this is the Sister Queenstone video. I'm going to share the link. So this video is not to call the Sister Queenstone or Uncle Shoot name or lie on them. It's not about that at all. Not about that at all. Okay. So you have the link to that video in the chat. Okay. Let's hear to the simple question I asked, and let's listen to the answer. That was July 22, 2023.
Now, Neo and Shaka, if you guys would like to calmly and rationally talk about this,
of course,
whatever is going on, but respectfully though. And
I will go to mute.
Thank you, my queen. Now, Neo and Shaka, if you guys would like to calmly and rationally talk about this,
of course,
whatever is going on, but respectfully though, and don't drag it on or interrupt each other.
Yeah, of course, calmly. Even in disagreement, we can remain cordial. Neo X, a few days ago, didn't you say, I'm paraphrasing, but something to the effect that you have no problem with Sanetta?
I don't think I said that. I think I said I don't hate Sanetta. I said I don't like I don't hate him. I just don't like the shit he do. I think I said something like that.
All right. And I was on Smash Rockwell when we made a video going at me, and it's not because you went at me, but you did say that you hate Chris, indeed, but you will keep his secret to the grave. But you said that you don't have no problem with Sal or something to that effect. We can find out the exact words.
Yeah, I think I said, I know I said I hate Chris because I hate Chris. That's true.
Yeah, indeed.
And I think I said, and hold on, because I can't remember everybody. I think I said something like this about Sarnetta, that I said I don't hate him. I just don't like the things he do. And I hate the things he do, and I'm always calling him out.
Yeah, it's something to that effect, because like I was saying, I'm paraphrasing. I'm not saying the exact word.
Okay, so I'd simply ask her, a few days ago, didn't she say that she has no problem with Sanetta? She said, no, I think I said I don't hate him. All right. Now, this video here, as you can see, is July 22, 2023. Okay. Now, the video that I talked about, I'm going to share the link in the chat. It was about 10 days before. Just copying. Share the link in the chat. So you have the link in the chat. Okay. So once again, that video that I just played, July 22, 2023. The next video, July 12, 2023. 10 days before. Look at the date. See, July 12th, 2023. It's entitled Smash Rockwell's 2 live streams, one with Chris MVP Harris, about me, July 12th, 2023. Okay. So I should have it on the timestamp. Let's listen.
Quick to pick up a gun and blast another black man in his face because he disrespected him by stepping on his shoes, or he shoot him down because they taking each other drug territory. Shit like that. Shit that really matter. I laughed at this chat. I was like, and these are the people I'm supposed to look up to. These are the revolutionary.
This is the part, okay? I don't know why it went a few seconds before. Listen very closely now.
Like I said, I got mad love for Garfield. I will always respect him. I have no issue. I ain't really got no issue with Sonetta. I tell Sonetta the truth. That's why he still deal with me. That man still calls me. He got my number. We talk.
Now, you notice the difference? You notice the difference? Now, let's go back and listen to the question. We go back.
I just don't like the. That's true. Yeah, I think
I have no problem with Sal. So keep his secret to the grave. You hate her when we made a video.
something like that. I don't like.
But you have no problem. Days ago, you know, even in disagreement, we can remain cordial.
So listen to the question.
Neo X, a few days ago, didn't you say, I'm paraphrasing, but something to the effect that you have no problem with Sonetta?
I don't think I said that. I think I said I don't hate Sonetta.
Okay. So she doesn't think she said she has no problem with Sonetta. She thinks that she said she doesn't hate Sonetta. All right. And when we listen to the clip,
Like I said, I got mad love for Garfield. I will always respect him. I have no issue. I ain't really got no issue with Sonetta.
I ain't really got no issue with Sonetta. Now, we all know the English language. I have problems with him. I have issues with him. It means the same thing. I don't have problems with him. I don't have issues with him. It means the same thing. So she didn't say that she doesn't hate him. She said that she has no issues with him. So she said that she has no problem with him. But not only that.
I tell Sonetta the truth. That's why he still deal with me. That man.
That's why he still deals with her.
Still calls me.
That man still calls her.
That's my number.
He got her number.
We talk.
They talk. And that's something. So this Ken Peel sketch that I've shared in the chat, make sure to watch it. I don't know what's going on behind the scenes. I'm dealing with what's going on publicly. So finally, it's much quicker than I expected it will be. People are free to do what they want. People are free to say what they want. But some things are strange. Some people have been getting passes for months. It's just amazing. So here I'm sharing a Queen Stone video. You have the link here. And I'm going to prepare the next live stream, which will be free talk. And we can, talk about anything. Hold on. Where is it? There it is. Why do I hear? I hear it twice. Oh yeah, okay, there it is. So yeah, let's listen to this.
Listen to it, and we listen some more. But then when somebody can't interject on the conversation, now you're doing too much. Hey, hold on, bro. I'm like, oh, okay. Then she kept going again. Try to jump. Hey, bro, hold on. Like, bro, what the hell's going on here? And for the third time, now you're doing too much. Now you want to get aggressive. You want to get aggressive with the bro and talking all that. And then when the bro jump in, like, hey, chill out. Since you want to talk like the bros, hey, hold up for a minute. Now you want to. Now you come out. You suing people, but then you want people to drop their address because they don't look. agree with your ass.
Damn,
Man, this
bitches
I
said.
don't
is a
think
joke. I'm
I
out of here.
don't think he meant no harm. Then
I'm
like that.
out
I
of
don't think
here.
nobody
I'm
meant
out.
no
I'm
All
out.
harm.
right,
I'm out.
JJ.
Oh
Hey,
yeah, okay, yeah. You get your ass out there.
All right. Sam Fisher said the spirit of Sonetta has possessed JJ. I'm done, y'all. I'm done. What's good, observant stuff? What's good, Tar? Shout out
What's
to
good?
y'all.
I was just listening. I was like, I'm finna, you know. So I ain't even do him like that. Like I mean, I was. If he kept going, I was gonna do something. But like, dog. But like, honestly, I know you listening, bro. Like, no, bro. The whole world ain't against you, my nigga. Like, you kind of start tweaking out.
Yeah, and that's not the direction that the trial is going in, so that ain't gonna work. Probably. I'm just gonna be honest. I like JJ, but I'm not.
Yeah, I don't think he a bad dude. Like,
to the side. I like JJ though. I do.
yeah.
Maybe it's just a bad night. Maybe it's just because I felt like my anger level was rising. I don't know. Like, saying, what's good, Tar? What's good, Tar? How you doing?
I'm just chilling. I just came through to support. You know.
Yeah.
I'm just looking, listening, and I just, you know, I kind of, you know, he had a point. You know, JJ had a point. I don't know him like that. You know me, I like to observe, and you know, that's pretty much what I heard. You know, I heard of like, you know, I see where she's coming from, a point, but you know, you can't look down on other people because, she said that people letting Sarnetta get away with stuff for years. But then when she tells certain things that happened with her and Sarnetta, she applied mercy a couple of times. You know, I wasn't going to do this. I held back this and that. You know, then she found. So it's like she don't realize she's hypocriting herself when she's accusing other people of sitting there saying that they, you know, weren't going to go too far with it and they're not going to take it that serious. And so she, whether she's aware of it or not, and sometimes people just, you know, it's just a part of their character and how they talk. And I understand that. So, but whether she understood it or not, she's basically she's guilty of the same thing that she's accusing everybody. It's not that everybody's letting him get away with it. Other people just don't take it to that degree where they're not trying to go to jail. Everybody who's been in this game long enough on YouTube, and Frankie will tell you, everybody know he was at. When he was going at it with Polite and he had them gang members, he was like, everybody know where I'm at. So the point is, you know, if it ain't that type of party, why even make these type of threats? You know, that's what I'm saying. And she's making herself look a certain kind of way by saying all this stuff, because it's like this is what happened when people don't investigate things and people to a certain point before you start just going over there and laying your heart on the sleeve around these people. So it's like she done got burnt messing with these people, and she was warned way before by everybody. And she still went over there, and she still did the same thing that Sister Noble did. And then when we all said something to her about it, Sister Noble got an attitude. And he said all these things about her, and she was going on for over a year about Frankie lying on her lower region. And then for us to rally around her, she still went back. So it's like, okay, so that means what you saying about him talking about your lower region make me double think it now. It's like, because there's no way nobody gonna talk about me like that. And then I rant on YouTube, and then I go back over there. So it's like all this stuff keep coming up. To me, all of them are a bunch of freaks. I don't think they all telling the truth. And I know, to me, it just make it appear that some of the stuff that Frank is saying about these nasty conversations that they having about sex and all this stuff, it got to be some validation to it, because there's nothing else to talk about. Now, only person I didn't see play those kind of games is, even though she don't like me and she don't have no reason to not like me, is Sister Nanda. She stood on hers and been asking, been for the smoke the whole time to prove, just like Queen Stone did the same thing. Like, where's the proof that we said X, Y, and Z? Because we know he recorded all these phone calls, but he never produced no evidence. And so this thing here, I think she's taking it way too personal, and it's only because she didn't listen to reason when we all was doing what we was doing. You're like, it's like it's no excuse. Like people who got caught up with Polite after a certain time, it's like, do your research. I mean, it's like we don't apply that in the right way. Like if, let's say Polite was somebody that wasn't on YouTube and they was trying to call you on the phone or give you some people to do more due diligence off of that. But then when you get online, it's like we don't apply the same thing. Or somebody couldn't get me to buy no car without me going and getting the Carfax and checking out how many mileage is on. I didn't even go buy the car. So it's like certain things. It's like where's the it's like a thin line between being naive and just being just gullible, and then thinking that other people on the outside is stupid. Everybody around here know what dealing with Frank is about. We know that's like trying to, be a snake. You trying to get a job, trying to deal with snakes. You got to know how to handle snakes. We all seen this multiple times, and a lot of people could have sued if they wanted to. It's a lot of things, but we know the rules to this. It's pretty much an internet thing. You just got to bang and let nature take its course. There's other people who could do more, but I'm not one of those people. And the way she's displaying that she have to think about, me going to jail or whatever. It's like, to me, that says a lot, that you allow people you don't know to trigger you to the point where you then thinking about taking your freedom and going to jail. But the whole thing is about prevention. Like what made you?
I think it also, in a little bit, far as how I feel about it when he's done it to me, I feel like he's re-victimized me. It do make all type of thoughts go through your head. But rationally, I'm not gonna come up here and be like, yeah, so last night I was thinking about offense on it. Like, come on, bro.
Right, that's what I'm saying. It's too much.
But that's how she feels.
And that's just keeping it real. I mean, that's a human reaction. If someone comes for your family, like my girl said, if I would have hit her child, my family would be burying me. So that's just keeping it real. I don't know how y'all was raised, but we keep it real. Telling somebody, hold on, Tar, because you said a lot. See, only thing when it comes down to how funny people be acting on the internet, the last time you was on my panel, I let you speak for 2-3 hours, non-interrupted, so you can even try to teach and introduce something to my people that we're not familiar with. See, I don't know if you get my story mixed up with Nandy or Nova or whoever the fuck you talking about, because I am the first person who I know that once Sonetta slandered me, I went for a lawsuit. See, I can't sue somebody.
What does that mean, though?
Hold on.
What does that mean? No, hold on. Because you're always talking about I'm the first person. Like, you did it with the sinful the P shit. You was like, yeah, I called him out. Girl, I've been calling that nigga out for years.
That's not what I mean. Like, I don't know what
I really have not seen any advocate work.
That is not what I mean.
In this situation.
The point is, I don't know. Look, Queen, like, I don't know weird. About all that, and you feel some type of way of me saying that.
It's just
I don't know if you, I don't know about all that. I'm saying for that sin for the P thing, I don't know about all that. I'm saying I'm trying to make it clear
said
here.
It during the live stream.
But okay, if I was wrong, I was wrong, Queen. I didn't. How long you think I've been watching you? When did you do the video? I didn't. If you did, you did. You want me to restate it?
I mean, name drop nothing. I don't know, child. I didn't come up here for this. Like,
yeah, because I don't understand why you give me.
It just seems like you're trying to be like the #1 advocate of the year, or I did this, and everybody else is just sitting on our motherfucking hands, not doing shit.
Well, I mean, if I feel that way, I mean, all I see is a bunch of people on the internet talking shit. I gotta spend thousands
and all I've
of dollars.
seen so far is you make claims about suing somebody, and that shit I've heard left and right on this bitch.
At the same time, that's all you're doing, Neo X. That's all you've been doing too.
You just talking.
How I've been talking shit. Now watch this. Now
you think when I do videos that's just talking? Wait a minute, hold up. So all the work that I've done on edits and shit, that's just fuck it, right? That's overriding. That's being overridden by your lawsuit that hasn't happened yet.
I'm gonna keep it real. That out of everybody,
I didn't say
he
that.
feared
Y'all
you the
don't even
most
know what
because
I'm about to say because
I mean,
y'all
because you
keep
just said it's a bunch of
talking
people
me,
just
and now
sitting
you
up
muting
here
me.
like we're just
Now
sitting
you
on our
muting me.
hands. Because
Now
I
you
wanted to
muting
say
me.
what I needed to say. The fuck?
Okay, so but it seemed like you was giving me energy anyway. If you've been feeling some type of way, that's fine. But everybody knows I've been showing you
No,
mad
because
love.
I'm peeping
I
shit,
just
and now
promoted.
it's like
I just
Neo
promoted
this,
your
Neo
video
that,
in my
and it
last
ain't
live.
even really that. You ain't even really did no work in this shit, sis.
But I
you
just got here.
Been running
I just
around
got
holding
here.
this nigga's dick.
And when
he fucking slammed, you, that was the problem.
What you
when
talking
he
about?
slammed you,
Queen,
when
what
he
the fuck
came
is you
out,
talking about?
girl, if you shut the fuck up, you can hear what the fuck I'm talking about.
Okay, so you feeling some type of way.
The
Have a
minute
nice
that
life.
Sonetta, hold on. This is my panel, I'm gonna speak.
All right,
you can
bye.
speak when I'm done.
Have a good night. You feeling some type of way.
I bet.
You
Because now
weird.
the real questions
Now
are gonna
you
come
weird.
out. It's
Now
not
you
weird.
being real weird.
It's not
I
weird,
just promoted
Neo.
your ass
It's
in
you
the last show.
avoiding.
You mad
Girl,
because I made a
I
statement?
promoted you too.
Like,
I promoted
like,
you too. Do I need to take
so
that
means
video
you
down
saying,
and
well,
you're gonna
we have
run
a
to
problem.
YouTube
What
about
you getting
that?
mad? What is it that you mad about? This the only thing
No,
I'm so fucking confused.
I'm stating how I feel, and
I
now
mean,
you're cutting
you feel
me
like,
off.
I mean, it sounds like you might be feeling a little guilty because I didn't accuse your shit. I was
Guilty?
talking to JJ.
Wait a minute, hold up. Guilty?
Like,
guilty where? Guilty where? Guilty how?
You literally are attacking me over a statement that I don't even know what you're talking about.
I just got to the fucking point of what the fuck I was saying, and
Clearly
then you
don't,
cut me the fuck off.
That I didn't even say.
Girl, bye.
Exactly.
Unless you're gonna talk like a motherfucking adult, you can get the fuck out of here. I don't give a fuck. You're sitting up here acting like she doing great big motherfucking things in this bitch. No, the fuck you're not. You sat over here and you was holding this nigga dick, metaphorically speaking, of course, as he stroked your motherfucking ego and he disrespected all the real women that went through shit in this bitch with this nigga. And now you coming over here trying to overshadow shit in this community, not on my shit.
Right. All she do is she's a crybaby. All she do is
Using
cry.
the same themes as far as edits as me, like, girl, bye.
She cries for hours on her own
like,
channel.
It's definitely not that. I don't got time for that shit. She always big up in herself. Yeah, you done shot me out. Okay, you use my shit. Of course you're gonna shoot me out. Shot me out. Of course you're gonna be like, yeah, I like this content or whatever. You maybe don't even like it. You may feel any type of way. Like, girl, bye. Like, I'm good off of it. And then the main thing I was trying to get across, I'm sorry, but let me let this out. So she had nothing to say about all the other women that were slandered or nothing like that in this whole situation. But when he came out talking shit about her, now it's like, oh yeah, we're running with the Nicki Chanel thing. You know, she's saying the Nicki Chanel thing is real. It is real. But why did it have to come to him talking shit about you and allegedly lying on you for you to jump on motherfucking board all the way? When the Nicki Chanel shit been in the streets, it's been out here. Like, it's just real motherfucking weird to me. All this shit is weird. And I'm not finna do it. I've worked too hard for a motherfucker to come around and act like they've been doing shit. The fuck? And ain't did shit. And she talking about, oh, well, you know, motherfuckers ain't really doing shit. They just sitting on we just sitting on our hands and shit, not doing shit. And her lawsuit that ain't even happened yet, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? It is gonna be the holy grail of it all. You could get his channel shut down without all that legal shit. But sue him if that's what you want to do. But don't try to shit on me and what the fuck I've done in this shit. And you just came here and decided that you don't fuck with this nigga. Because we've been telling y'all this for all this time. Now motherfuckers like, oh, okay. Now some people, I understand. They might be like, I never cared enough to listen to your side or this, that, and the other. But she sat here right along with us and acted like she was blind to the motherfucking bullshit. And it wasn't only until he lied and said that they had some sexual shit, which I don't believe that. I don't believe that she was trying to come on to him, but she thought that like she could be his protege or something. This nigga is trash. He didn't become trash yesterday or whenever the fuck y'all fell out. He been trash. So I don't care if a motherfucker get in their feelings or whatever. I'm just not finna play this shit. And it's just so much disrespect that I'm gonna take. I worked my ass off in this shit. I'm not the only one. But you gonna show respect in this bitch. This ain't that. Anyway, y'all go ahead. Thank you for hearing me out.
Yeah, I didn't want to see y'all, arguing, and I was just trying to make a point that, of course I was over there, but that's what I do. If there's I always try to bring information to wherever I go at. But I was trying to give an assessment that whether she understands how she's moving or not. She have to realize that like she said, she just got here, but the way she going about things, she didn't like. And again, she wanted JJ. I looked at it. Okay, she's using him and other people. Like, y'all let him get away with so much, but I'm like, you guilty of the same thing. Now, had she went over there and then did it that one time, and then he did that, she said, you know what, I'm finna do the lawsuit, then it's understandable. But she went over there just the same way that Chris Harris did the same thing and got bit after everybody was telling him. But he had enough common sense to stand and then apologize to the people he turned his back on, and then kept it pushing. In her case, she's not doing that. She started out on one side and then transitioned over there. That means she wasn't paying attention to everything that we were saying about.
She feeds off toxic energy, bro. You know what I mean? All her relationships online is all based
I've seen
off
that.
toxic.
I've seen that. I spoke on that the other night on V Bennett joint, and I gave
if you keep her relationship with Chris Harris, DMG.
Yeah, I heard all of it. Yeah, and she don't realize that. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. I was just saying that.
Let me say something real quick to her little followers or whatever, K Money TV and Phoenix Rising. She don't gotta come over here. See, because every time that Neo comes over here, it's an argument. That's another thing too. See what I'm saying? I don't go to her shit and start argument. So no, this may not be the panel for her, especially when you want to be coddled over other people that have went through the same thing that you went through. Like, she just keeps poking her chest out like nobody else motherfucking matters except for her.
Right.
The fuck? So go coddle her. Y'all go ahead. I'm gonna step away for a second. I gotta go to the bathroom.
So her not, looking at that, and she done messed around and got her family. She got her family drug into that. And after I was saying that she's not a good judge of character, to the point that you saying things and having conversations, even after all that she went through, then for them to be comfortable enough to call her on, Miss Nepal called her first, which we heard the tape recorded, and the whole thing was trash. She knew that was garbage, but still, that's what I mean. It's like it's like it's okay for her to play those kind of games because she has a plan. But the whole point is, you gotta. The whole thing just it looks crazy because now it's a little baby being talked about. Now her girl is being drugged into this. Her family, and she said, and I remember like 2 months ago, she had a nice conversation. She said, you know what? I got in my ego. I'm finna bag up. My family told me that, and she didn't. She listened, then came, and then walked it back. And then now she finna go Terminator, and you can't do that. You can't, because everything you're using, we already done laid it out. And then you know what I'm saying. So it's like I don't care, about who did what the longest and all that stuff like that. But when you coming through, and like Queen is saying, and other people, you can't overlook the work that other people put in, and to still keep talking about, going at V Bennett and Shaka, and I'm like, I'm on the outside looking in, and I talk to them all the time. I'm still waiting to find, okay, what is your justification to keep saying these men are gay, and they ain't never dissed you? I'm like, they never turned on you. I'm still waiting for that. While she getting all of the proof for Sarnetta and them, please provide the proof that shows you why you keep talking about these men when you the one that left them for dead for Frankie, and then Frankie turned on you shortly thereafter and did it twice more after that. And then came on and came. I'm gonna say something real quick, Queen. And then came on Queen's Throne's channel and brought up the conversation when she was the one, according to what I've seen, she was the one that betrayed them on her channel, but then came on Queen's channel and tried to make Ben and them look like they was wrong. And Queen told her back then, this ain't the place for that. And she created an argument those months ago. So that's true what Queen said. I'm done.
She thrives off playing the victim. If you peep in every situation, she's the victim. You know what I'm saying? It's always
also,
her.
I'm sure Tar said this. I'm sorry, Jay. I'm sure Tar said this. I probably missed this when I got up to go to the bathroom. But the way that she is so quick to say that B. Bennett and Shaka are gay, but she's LGBT, and LGBT always has a problem with how they perceive other people accept them or whatever, right? Or bullying, right? With the LGBT slurs and things like that. But why can she do it? Why can they do it to other people? Call people the F word and, make accusations that they're gay. That is something that I've been side-eyeing for a minute too.
Right. I didn't like
it's not appropriate to do.
Yeah, but as soon as JJ calls her a bull dagger, she flies off the handle, though.
Right, that's what I'm saying. You can't do that. You can't. Either you're gonna stand on one end or do the other thing. That's what I'm saying. Because I didn't like that when he said. I didn't like that when Sarnetta was calling her all those names. Regardless, that's what he does to gaslight you. But I'm just saying in general, what a person's sexuality got to do with in these type of situations. If we talking about going at him and the stuff that he's done, then nobody should be talking about each other's sexuality unless somebody in the group made it an issue and they just start doing that. So she owed them two brothers an apology, which she ain't gonna do it because she got too far gone. But she's wrong for that. And like I said, until she could prove me wrong, that's why I didn't go over there and I didn't fool with her, because I see how these things go. I don't like when it's fake division or you wearing 2-3 faces. Like, that ain't cool. And even to this day, even though she just cussed at me when she was on here, I'm not gonna let that trigger me to say anything about what's going on, because I know that she been through a lot and she just don't know how to handle it. And she's doing whatever she feels she think is right. Versus, this is one of the situations she want to bring, you want to bring a gun to a knife fight, fine. If she can sue him and get away with it, more power to her. I mean, but I just think her motivation for doing it is not in alignment with things I've seen up front. You know what I'm saying? And that's just my personal observation. But if it fits whatever she's trying to do, cool. But like you said, her pride and ego, and keep saying like I was the first. That's just that's when you losing everybody, because like you said, all of us done put in work, and whether we wanted to go that way or not, that has nothing to do with it. The whole point is we supposed to be in the same fight, and whoever comes up with an idea to do it, let them do it. Uncle Suge could have did it. I know anybody could have done it. We all could have came together and done it, but that wasn't the case. But because she's being her pride and her ego, and she's being, passive aggressive, arrogant with it, and like, yo, just do your thing. I ain't got no problem with it. Do what you do, but stop disrespecting the people who's been in the fight before you, who laid down the foundation. If anything, let's say that is the end all be all for Frankie Cool, but we laid the foundation for everything that people that's just getting here in her time range and before and now. You're not gonna disrespect other people. I don't have to defend V Bennett or Shaka, but I'm gonna state the facts. And same way Frankie tried to belittle that Shaka been around 19 years and is in the game. Bennett been in the game for a few years. Queen Throne been in the game. All of us been in the game for years. And if anything, we gonna respect each other's work. That's the point. I could fall out with what I don't fall out with people, but we just stop talking. That's how I do. But if it said me and Queen Stones stop dealing with each other, but guess what? I'ma always say her name when the credits run. I'm gonna say, oh, cute, oh, Queen.
Respect.
You understand? I'm gonna give that respect. Same thing with Neil. Whatever she did, when she dropped those audios, respect. I respect the work. I respect the work ethic, but I don't understand the mission. Regardless of people who might not know what they're doing, they're trying to find their way, and that's fine. I ain't got no problem with that. But we just need to, stick to the script when we meet and figure out what we're trying to do. But these little petty things that's happening is not important. And all we doing is letting Frank and them sit back and laugh at the dumbness, because it's not like it's like everybody got their own motive sometime, and that be the problem. Like, it's like, come on, we was a power team a few months ago, but other people have their own.
She was just on this page a few months ago too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I cannot. So I'm just gonna be particular, and you know what I mean.
Right.
Who I fuck with, like, going forward or whatever, because I just cannot. I can't. And
right.
Like you said, like, there's so many people before her, whatever, right, that did this shit. So she just discarding and spitting in our face, slapping in our face. And then there's the way that she came up here. Like, I'm over it. Like, I've seen some shit. I try to be nice. She confrontational with JJ. JJ was confrontational. I'm not blaming that all on her. He was doing too much. It was just like, but here's another argument, and I swear there was one more. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm thinking of somebody else, but I swear there was one more time where she hit my panel, and she got into it with somebody else. So it's just like, we're not gonna do that. I mean, people get into it with shit, but you can't always be the victim in every situation, and you're the number one person that did this and did that. Like, girl, bye.
Right, because we don't do that. We just all say we did this, we did that, or you remember when such and such, and we all get in what we fit in. But it's not about who's the first. It ain't about that, because at the end of the day, the person is still there. Now, who will get the praise is the person who might throw the last final brick, and it'll bust the window. But we still all gonna celebrate, because we knew that it took all of us to lead up to that final point for that person to get that final blow, if there is such a thing. Who knows? We might wake up tomorrow and it'd be a whole nother scenario, and then Frank ain't even a problem. So we don't know how that's gonna go. So her thing, to me, she just got a thing that I think is deeper than just her being disrespected with.
And I hope that she do. Yeah, I hope she do sue him and shit. But it's just too much emotion in it for me.
Right.
Like, girl, my family been slandered on this motherfucker. Like, this nigga literally made up a family for me. All type of shit. My kids and all that. You don't even have kids. So it's just like the energy and shit. Before he disrespected you and said that you weren't molested, he did it to me. He did it to other women. But it's always an outcry when it happens to certain people, allegedly, and all this and that. We're not finna do that. Like, we not finna do that. And if that's the case, then I'm just not gonna hear your side of the shit or whatever. We gonna move on with everybody that's like-minded and stuff when it happens to other people.
And I want to say as well that streaming his stuff is not good. It's just, to me, that's just being spiteful and childish at the same time. That's just me personally. I just don't think that's a good move. Like you said, that's not a good look. It has nothing to do with the battle at hand. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't she risking her own channel getting destroyed in the midst of that? Why even do that? Now, if he tried to mess with her money, that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, okay, so you want to mess with my money, and not only I'm gonna sue you, I'm gonna mess with your pockets. But all this stuff, to me, that's why you need a team.
That's stupid.
Right. You just need a team of people that give you good, ideas and pointers. Be like, what y'all think about this? But again, had she stayed within the circle, we could have been all sitting here saying, you know what? Nah, I don't think that'd be good. But It's your choice at the end of the day. And what she's doing is she's making all these executive decisions, and they not really good when you talking about working with people in a group and then trying to, it's like, it's not cool. And then you can't be saying, okay, I'm the new kid on the block, but I'm the head dude in charge. I'm the general. No, you're not. Because nobody's doing that. No, we don't do that to each other. We don't do that. It's everybody is working. There's no chiefs over here. And we done seen many people come in the game, and that's why Frank is, he's very seasoned in the deception. And this is and I think that got her too, as
It's her first time really going through this, like I know that it's been with Chris Harris and stuff, but Chris Harris's channel only reaches so far. But I think like even the idea of really getting, views and people commenting in the chat a lot of the times, I feel like is new to her. I don't know. Maybe she did have videos that have more views or whatever. I'm not trying to disrespect her, but it's given that to me. Like, this is new. I got the spotlight on me. Look at me. Look at me. And it's much bigger than that. And also, I'm not working alongside anybody that has just so much emotion about a situation that they talking about killing somebody.
Yeah, that's too much.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. Like, I get it. Fuck them. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not finna be online talking about I'm finna take somebody's life and shit. Bro, you finna get all type of people wrapped up in some stupid ass shit.
Yeah, that ain't good. And that shows that she need to stay away from people and really go get that looked at on a personal note. Because if you feel like you can go from 0 to 100, that's not good. And like I said, she didn't handle her situation right, and she done messed around and she got her own family drug into that because she didn't listen. And the same thing
and that was another thing too. Like, since day one, she was like, Sonetta, my family said that I shouldn't deal with you. Who the fuck is reaching out to their family about some shit on YouTube? My family been drug on this motherfucker, lied on, all type of shit. And I never was like, intentionally like, let me call my dad, let me call my mom and sit down and have a conversation about some shit that I started on YouTube.
Right. That's
what I'm
the
saying?
point.
Or I had some type of dealings with on YouTube, because if this whole thing never happened with Nepal allegedly lying on her, whatever, right? Lying on her, I don't think that she tried to come on to Sonetta. And just because we're not seeing eye to eye or whatever, I'm not finna jump out the window and be like, I believe him and shit. I don't believe shit that comes out of Sonetta's mouth. Mm-hmm. But if that never would have happened, she would have still been over there dick riding in reality. This, like, she trying to be his protege and all this and that. Like, Sonetta, she was just blind to everything the fuck that was going on. Like, girl, stop.